Good morning everyone guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna make one of the most subscribers been request for a long time. They asked me, Massimo, can you do a deep dish pizza for us, Chicago style? I say, okay guys, it's been a request for a long time. So today I'm gonna make your lovely, fantastic deep dish Chicago style at home. I'll show you the way I do. And then I got my little pan. This is 27 centimeters, so should be okay for this recipe. I'm gonna use 400 grams of strong flour. I use the Caputo flour. Then I'm gonna use 250 grams of water, 8 grams of salt, 2 grams of dry yeast, and 5 grams of olive oil to give a little bit more color of your pizza. We're gonna use my normal oven to bake that pizza. Okay, I'm gonna start with water first. I'm gonna dissolve the yeast inside the water. I'm gonna use the whisk, just trying to activate. Okay, easy. The yeast is dissolved. I don't see any lumps anymore. And gentle, I'm gonna add the flour. Slowly, don't have to put all in one go. And start to mixing. The recipe is good. This is a deep dish pizza. It's nice to make at home. Very simple, no complication. Kids love it, us adults love it as well. And we're gonna make a deep dish Chicago style. Okay, simple. Create the paste. Absorb all the flour in the water. Very easy. It's gonna take 5 minutes to do all this process. Okay. Okay, this is the bowl. This don't need any more. Finish to absorb everything. Gonna drop the olive oil as well. There's only 5 grams. And then I'm gonna add the salt. Okay. So I'm gonna add the salt. No stick. If you stick a little bit in your hand, wet your hand with some water. If it's the case. All right, so now I'm gonna put just a little bit olive oil inside. Put the dough inside. I'm gonna put a plate on top, and I'm gonna give a rest for 6 hours at room temperature. So don't put in the fridge. I leave room temperature for 6 hours. If we want to do the next day, yeah, probably I recommend to put it in the fridge, but we're gonna cook this evening. So 6 hours at room temperature, and we'll see what's happening later. See you later. Okay, guys, now it's time for baking. Our dough is ready to double it. So I'm gonna stretch first. I'm gonna use semolina I know the traditional recipes they call it with the corn flour, but I do my own way. So I'm gonna stretch first with a pin roll to make sure it comes nice and flat, beautiful. So ideally this type of dough I stretch with a pin roll. Make sure it's not sticky. We'll put another side. You don't have to worry about the crust. It has to be super flat. Move it again, see if it's not sticky. So that's the size. I'm gonna go slightly large because it has to have some folding. Okay. And now, little bit olive oil here. Gonna put olive oil all around. Okay. It has to be nice anti-stick pan. And now the dough, let's go inside. Beautifully. So make sure it stay like that. That's one of the tricks. Okay. As I said, there's no really traditional way of Chicago style. I know Chicago style they put fresh sausage and stuff. I do a little bit on my way. Just put cover with mozzarella. Okay. Mozzarella. I'll put some onions. This is real pie. I will call pizza is proper pie. Okay, and so onions, sauce, tomato sauce. All around. I forgot to say it already. My oven is on already half an hour at the maximum temperature of 250. So it's gonna take around depending on the oven, around half an hour to cook this pie. So the first 15 minutes will be at 250, and the rest another 15 minutes I will drop at 200. Okay, now we're gonna put a little bit pepperoni on top. This I'm gonna fold like that. They have to stay. So pepperoni. Then we're gonna cover with a little bit parmesan. Oregano. Okay, so now this has to stay in like that. Okay, now so now we're gonna put in the oven. It's gonna be half hour the total. The first 50 minutes at 250, and then I'm gonna drop the rest another 50 minutes to 200. Okay, our pie is ready. So now, before making any damage, I'm gonna give a rest. I'm gonna let set for at least 10 minutes before removal, because this is difficult part. It can risk to damage. So what I do, I leave a rest 10 minutes, settle, and then I'm gonna get my spatula. I'm gonna move to the board. Okay, I got my spatula, so this is a very crucial part. Make sure it's not stick nowhere, because otherwise it's damaged. You have to cook nicely everywhere. I'm gonna try to lift it down. This is a very difficult part. Hopla. Okay. And our pie is ready here, so I'm gonna make a nice also thumbnail picture as well. And we're gonna cut it. See all the colors are done on my way, nice browny color. So now we wanna give a cut with the knife. Okay. obviously it's getting a bit messy. I'm gonna put just one part that we're gonna put on plate. Where's my plate? Just put on plate. Just one part. This is very easy. You normally have to put back on the tray. And that's my pie. Now it's a little bit flat up. As you can see, it is cooked nicely all inside. So you need a good half an hour because it's quite big pie. I'm gonna try a pieces here to the sound. It cooked nicely, as you can see from here as well, the edges of the pizza. Ideally will be put back on the tray and you can serve it. I'm gonna try a pieces now, I don't wanna mess up myself. It's nice, it's crispy, it's cooked perfectly. Excuse me. And then it does my Chicago style. It's not traditional way, guys. I'm sorry, I just done on my way. It's been requested. I just want to show you the way if you want to do at home the same. It's quite nice. It's quite rich. You can put whatever you like it. And then hope you like this little different style of pizza for today. This is a real pie. And then thank you guys. Have a great day. We're gonna try our Chicago style pizza. Cheers.